Hello, this is Françoise Pascal, and I'm sharing my favourite memory of Peter Sellers in honour of his centennial. My favourite memory of him is from two films that I made with him. There's a Girl in My Soup, which I played Paola, and the other one, I played Madeleine in Soft Beds and Hard Battles. To be very truthful with you, my favourite memories from There's a Girl in My Soup. We were shooting on the ground of Shepperton Studios, and I was walking towards him and the guy who played his agent, and all of a sudden, Peter stops and just said, "Who is this girl?" And I mean, for no reason at all, it stopped the filming to say, "Who is this girl?" And Roy Bolting, the director, just said, "Oh, well, I'm going to, what are you saying? What are you doing? You've already cost us a lot of money." And yeah, because he never turned up most of the time. He was philandering somewhere in the Mediterranean or whatever, deciding what he needed to do. So, and he came back to the set about 3 weeks later or a month later, I can't remember. But I loved it because I was actually getting paid every week. I couldn't care less how long it took. But anyway, so we started filming again, and, we did the scene, and it was really lovely. I really enjoyed working with him. And after the scene, he said, "What are you doing later?" And I said, "Well, I'm going home. I'm tired because I've been up since about 6 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning." And he said, "Well, why don't you meet me for a drink, and I'll get Bert, who was his chauffeur, to come and pick you up." And so he did, and Bert came and picked me up, and I went to his house in Belgravia, near Eaton Square, and we had our drinks. And, he was so funny. He made me laugh so much that I couldn't even drink my drink. And he had a little, he was having a little cigarette also, one of those cigarettes, if you know what I mean. And he was, just making fun of everything, absolutely everything. I mean, especially the scenes that we were doing, that we had just done. And he knew that I had 2 more scenes coming into the film. So he was just fabulous to work with and fabulous to know. And the same thing happened when we did Soft Beds and Hard Battles. He actually, on Soft Beds and Hard Battles, I had quite a hard time doing that film because there was a lot of people that were on it, and a lot of the girls that were on it, they were all very struck. They wanted to be stars. So to be seen with Peter anyway, that was one of the things that they wanted to be in all the scenes that he did. And so we, and he knew that I wasn't like that. So he actually came through, and when he stopped at the scene where we were all lined up to meet Hitler, and he actually stopped where I was, and he just looked at me, and and he knew that what I was going to do, that I was going to actually smoke the cigarette and smoke it in his face. and he knew I was going to do that, so he accepted it. As Hitler, he wouldn't accept it really, but he did. And that was Peter for you. He is the kind of actor that gave you something all the time. It didn't take the scenes for him alone, because whoever he worked with, he gave it to the person who was working with him. And that's the kind of actor Peter was. And I had the best time of my life working with an actor. That is Peter Sellers. Yeah. Thank you.